G'day everyone, welcome back to Pint Party, the Twitch stream designed to turn a game into gimmick into a tech shot off. I'm John, and today we're working on the second to last puzzle, the Tech Exablaster Modem Pager Edition, where we got to send out all the pages at the same time. Oh god, I'm really not looking forward to this one. This is without a doubt my least favorite. Like, even though the last puzzle, it like really kind of like hit me for a loop, it still wasn't as bad as this. I feel like this one truly is the real last level of the game. Because getting everything to go off on the same cycle is like crazy difficult. Crazy difficult. I mean, so yeah. And I apologize if my voice sounds a little funny. I'm a little bit more parched than usual because today is the last day of my mid-20s. And that's basically what I consider, between 24 to 26. Like I feel like that's your mid-20s. And then you enter your late 20s from 27 to sort of like 30-ish, or 27 to 29. And so I went, you know what? Let's do something like stupid, but not like permanently damaging stupid. Just sort of like, it's kind of dumb that you're doing this, but like, it's not hurtful. So I ordered Macca's for lunch because I was like, yeah, that's like appropriately stupid. That's what I want to call it. Something that is appropriately stupid, but still, if anybody saw that, it would be like, no, that's a dumb thing to do. So I did that and I ate it and I was like, yeah, that's not bad. But it was like, oh boy, afterwards I was like, man, that is like super salty. Like I didn't realize just how salty it was. I was like, oh my god, like I just like I was like having to go and get like glasses and glasses of water and stuff just to like calm me down. Oh my god, not calm down, to like rehydrate myself. Oh, so much salt. It was like way too much. So won't be doing that again, but that's okay. That's a lesson I've now learned that Macca's is now too salty for me, which is fine. Shouldn't be eating it anyway. All right, that's enough of me, gas bag, and let's get into this. Let's get into the puzzles. So, for the most part, the core of what this does, which is dial a number, send an exa, is pretty good. What I think we can improve is making it so that all happens only once instead of making it happen twice. Because right now, what it does is we dial in, send in the exa, send in the message, and then hang up, dial again, and repeat that process all the way around. Then we dial in again and give that exa a countdown. Hang up, dial, countdown, hang up, dial, and then go all the way around again and do that. I think we could all do that in one sort of step. I was thinking like, because I was having a good think about this yesterday, I was like, how could I do it in one step? Because wouldn't it take longer because I've got to have, instead of like dial, send a counter, hang up, dial, I've got to go dial, exa, message, counter, hang up, dial, and do blah, 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 and then do that. And so basically there's like a lot more steps in between each counter. And each counter being given to each exa is being offset by a certain value, so that way they all go off at the same time. But all I have to do is just change that offset. I have to change the base number that I start with, and I have to change the offset, and that's it. So that's all that needs to be done. And I'm pretty sure I remember the formula, but I'm not 100%. Something I didn't do, but I think I will do right now is open up a notepad. What are you doing? Go over here. So I'm just going to put notepad like literally right here. There we go. Just so that that's what I like about having multi-monitors. I just have notepad like right here. That's a bit big. I need it to be this big. Does it even have to be this big? Can we make this a bit smaller? Yeah, it doesn't matter to anybody but me, but I think that's a good size for notepad. Okay, cool. Just a bit too big on my other monitor. And speaking of which, I'll be moving this monitor soon because I bought myself a new audio recorder, so I should be able to like move this big chunky boy that I've got here. I've got a 6-channel audio. I've got a 6-channel mixer right here, and I don't need it. I don't use all 6 channels in a work from home setup. I just don't. So like, yeah, I bought something smaller, and I can move monitors and stuff, and like, yeah, make this whole setup better. So that'll be here. I don't know when. Probably next week. Alrighty. So, I think first thing, if I remember, which one is it? Okay, so there's our countdown there. 169. So that's what we start with. And then, so here's the fuse. So what does it do? So it copies X to M. That's right, because X, remember X is our countdown. So we copy that. Or are we just lighting the fuse? Is that all we're doing? Don't write fuse, copy 333 to page. Oh, right. No, that's that. So wait, who's jumped to light? Where's light? It's right up here. Copy MT. Should jump to fuse. Okay. Alright, so I gotta hang on, I gotta sit down and figure this out. Because I'm getting lost about where we're using, like, where does this get sent is where I'm not entirely sure. Okay. Or is it here? I think it's here, actually. No, that's the message. So copy F to M, test end of file, copy 0. Let me go local. How are we going local? Copy that to M. Oh, yes. Yeah, because we need to tell it to dial the next number. That's what that's doing. Okie dokie. And then seek back to the start of the message and do it all again. Okay. See, I think here. Okay, here it is. Yeah, copy X to M. So we're sending. This is the countdown being sent here, and then there's the offset. So we send the countdown. We subtract 24 from it, and then go back and do that all again. So we go to, what are we doing? So we're going local, saying dial the next number, and then jumping back into light. Copy MT. Okay, so it's looking to get something back from here. Okay, copy that, do that. Copy 1 to M. Get something back, hang up the phone, test the end of the file. If false, jump back into phone counter. Oh, right, okay, yeah, to dial again. Okay, otherwise, what are we doing? Adding 1 to X, testing if X is equal to 2. True, I see. Otherwise, we go back to the start, do this, copy 0 to M. Okay, so why are we sending 0 to M? So that's got to be, because like I'm trying to figure out where this gets started in. So M to T. True, jump to fuse. Otherwise, jump to the end, which is white. Could be 0 to M. Okay. True, jump to end. Okay, so it didn't. So then we go back to here and we're sending over 0. Where's this exit at? It's at start. Okay. Oh, I see. If true, jump to exit page. Oh, which it isn't, so then it falls through. Ah, okay. And then copy M to T. So now it's waiting for it to get something back, and it's going to get a 1. Right. I see. Okay. So that's how that works. Right. So it just falls through from start. Right. Yeah. Okay. That's not bad. But if we made it all happen in one go, that's completely unnecessary. Because it would all just do it all. Like, we don't need any of this add 1x, test of x is equal to 2. We don't need any of that if we just do it all basically in one cycle. Okay. So then I think what we need to do to figure out what the countdown's going to be and to figure out its offset, we need to I think what I actually need to do is I need to build out that functionality and then just count it out. I don't think we could do it without touching the code. There's just no way around it. Okay. Oh boy. But that means I got to mess with this exa and I got to mess with this exa because they both work on this sort of a cycle. So basically, because this is all going to happen only once now, it's going to run all the way through its file, which is, that file. It's only going to run through that file once. So then, I guess once it tests, EOF, if files jump back to there, that's all good. That's a good loop. But then once it gets to the end of the file, this all needs to change. So we do basically this, I think. I think we just do, in fact, that's all that needs to be. Send that over to say we're at the end. I think that's good. Wipe the file, error out. We'll get rid of that in a moment. I'm just going to leave that there for now, just so that we remember. And like, if I forget, it's like, whatever. Then I'll go, oh, by the way, I forgot to get rid of that line. Okay, boom. We saved an extra line of code. Like, it's kind of, whatever at this point. It's more useful to me being there right now. Okay, so that was a lot more painless than I thought for that bit. This bit's going to be a bit tricky though. Okay. So that's all good. Yeah, that bit's all good. Okay, so we got to start. Copy N to T. And because we're waiting on the dial and we're saying we've dialed a number. That makes sense. And what are we sending? Well, we're sending over the jump to fuse. No. Whoops. It's up here. If true, jump to exa page. See, we don't need that anymore because we're going to put we're doing the timer in the same one. So basically, this all kind of gets redundant. So this can just fall through. So we don't even need to save it. We can just go void M. We just need our number. We just need to wait to receive a signal to say, okay, there is a link there now you can go through and do stuff. So that's cool. We want to go global because we want to leave this local. That's good. And then to T jump to exit page. So we don't need I don't think we need this light stuff because that's all just for, that's for the second run through, which we're not doing. So we can get rid of that. We can get rid of that. And therefore we don't need this. And then I'll leave that for now. Well, no, we don't need the mark there. We're going to create the beeper rep, which is this thing. And then that's still good. I like that. Test, copy EOF. Like, that's a really nice little loop there. And then we say, you're done. No. What we would do here is we need to replace that with, I think, the counter. That's where we're going to copy over this stuff. So we could just do that now. If I just do that, in fact, I'm going to copy over the noop step because apparently I've said makes loop even. I don't know if I need it in this new one. But like, I know that I know that noop step was like the secret sauce that made this work last time. And I know that's a bit of a like magical thinking way of approaching it. It's like, no, buddy, this is science, not magic. But like, I don't know. this kind of thing is bordering on magic for me. This is technology sufficiently advanced that I'm struggling to distinguish. All right. So if we just ditch that, we're just going to send that over. Okay. Now we need to make this correspond in replica. So it gets the data, it does this. Copy T, copy M to T. If false, jump to rep weight. Ah, yes, that's why we were sending over a 0. We are not going to do that anymore. So we're just going to copy... oh, actually, hang on. What we're going to do... Ooh. Okay, hang on. Here's what we're going to do. Okay, so the only thing we need to change here, though, is that, like, we need to figure out a way of saying, you've reached the end of the message, don't put anything else in the data register. So, I think this is pretty good. So what we'll do is, maybe instead of Noop, we can put in copy 0. Just make that do a thing. Copy 0 to M. And then it'll do this. And then go, oh, it's false, so it'll fall through to here. And we copy that over to T, which is our countdown. That's great. That's what we want. And then that just runs as before. Yeah. Okay. All right. Oh, and this is freaking out because we don't have light. Okay. That's fine. This actually now will just jump back into start, actually, I think. Yeah. I don't think it'll be a void M. I think we will actually change that as well. But I think this now just jumps back up to here. Yeah. Oh, okay. Hang on, though. What are we doing? Why are we going global then again? Because we were going to light, which we're not doing anymore. So we actually want to do that. We don't want to go global here because we want to wait for... because we actually want to talk to what's in here. So yeah, so we wanted to stay local for there. When we come back to here. Yeah. Okay, and then we want to go global and basically start all the way through again. Now this, on its own, isn't going to work because we haven't done the maths yet to work out what actual number we need. But I'm not worried about that right now. I'm not worried about, is it going to, like, complete the task? What I'm worried is it going to break in any other way? If the only thing it breaks is that they're all out of sync, that's fine. But if they break any other way, then we've got a problem. So let's try this. Okay. So it's sending over numbers and they're all waiting. Okay, if they all start to... Yep, see, now they're all going off. That's great. That's actually good. That's what we want to see right now. It means that they're executing all of their code. See, and this is where it broke. Something broke. That's what I was looking for. So that's our problem. Why did you break? Why were you trying to send a message? Because you've got no way to break out of your loop. That's right. Literally what I was going to change up here. That's cool. That is totally fine. What is this doing? That's sending 1 to M. Yes. So then what we're going to do is copy M to T. And if true, if false, jump to end is what we'll do. Yeah, that'll work. Because then if it comes in 0, it just skips. That way we don't have to make any new marks or nothing. We only care if it comes through as 0 and that's it. Otherwise, it just works as normal. Dope. Now let's see if everything gets rid of itself. Because if that all works, I didn't realize the little thing down here actually okay, cool. And then they all light up when they beep off. Oh, that's cool. But see, look at that, everything's gone now. All the exes have executed all of their code and then halted themselves, which means that our code works. We just need to now get the timings right. Which is arguably the hardest part of this puzzle, but not impossible. Because we know what we have to we know what we have to change. I mean, a big problem with like writing code and stuff is like if something bugs out, you don't know what to fix. But we know exactly what to fix. We know exactly where to fix it. We want to change this number right here, and we want to change this number right here. Now we might need to modify. We might need to add in a loop step like this, but I'm not sure. In fact, hang on a minute. Didn't I change that? Oh, no, I did it here. That's right. I did it there. That's cool. Wait a minute. Am I even using this fuse bit? I'm not. Oh, well, that's just going to confuse me. No, I'm getting rid of this. Because I'm not doing any of this. Yeah, no, get rid of that. That's just going to be... No, that almost confused me. That almost tripped me up completely. Okay. And I think we've halved our code. What's our code at here? 70. Yeah, so we've 70, all right, yeah, we've saved 20 lines. All right, so now let's figure out this number. So I think the first thing I want to do is I want to step through. Okay, so this is now going to start to count down at cycle 2. So, okay, so I need to make a note of that. Where's my damn mouse? There it is. Okay, so at 2... start dial. Okay. Well, is it there? Yes. No, it is there because that's gonna come back to this every time. Is it technically that one? Yes, I think it is. Hang on, let's double check. One. Yeah, so it just jumps straight into there. Okay. Right, okay, so it is at 2. That's gonna start dialing. Okay. So now we need it to dial a number. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. It's dialed, but it hasn't sent the message to say it's dialed. So this one has no idea it's dialed yet. Now it sends the message. Is it sending the message here? Or is it, well, I mean, is it? Has it done anything at this step? What, 36, 37? Okay, so it's either 37 or 36. I think it's 36 is what we should actually start from. So 36, send dial message. Just trying to figure out the best way to word that. No, it doesn't matter. Okay. So at 2 we do that. At 36 we do that. Okay, and then that's just going to sit and wait to reset itself. Meanwhile, this one, okay, gets the message, does this, makes the thing. Because what we want to know is how long it takes to get to here. That's what we want to know. So we do all of this, Okay, and then it sends that, and then it sends that. We're at the end of the file, that reads true. And then it says, it does that, yeah, and then it sends over that at cycle 79. So it's sending the counter at 79, send countdown. Okay. And then, okay, so what's the next thing I want to... Maybe it almost doesn't matter for the first one. Maybe it matters between... Actually, and that's, send countdown. Actually, what I might do, send countdown to first exa. I think is actually what I might do. Because I think what really matters is when this one gets its countdown and when this one gets its countdown. That's actually what matters. So let's look at that. So that's 79 though. That's a good number to have. So then we just need to basically wait until we get to that point again, I guess. So if we skip along to here, and then we go to here. Okay, so that sends that, and then it gets to here. Okay, and what's that at? 165. So 165. Send countdown to second exa. Okay. So it takes 77 cycles from starting to dial to sending the first countdown. And then what's... I gotta get my calculator out. I gotta break out the calculator. Okay, so 165 subtracted by 79 is 86. So it takes 86 cycles between countdowns. That's an even number. I remember that. I remember an even number was a good thing. We wanted an even number. So we've got an even number, so that's good. All right. So I think 86 is our offset. So then, okay, that's kind of helpful. I'm just going to put that there for now. Okay, so 86 is our offset. And I think, if I remember correctly, working out... Was it 86 or was it 86 divided by 2? Hang on a minute. What's 86 divided by 8, actually? 10.75. Ooh, that's a problem. I think that's a problem. I think it needs to be an even number. That should come out completely even. Or does it? Or because we're working with integers, do we just ignore the decimal and it comes out at 10? I don't think so. I mean, I could always extend it. We could just add some extra noop steps. We've saved 20 lines of code. We've got some wiggle room here. Because I could extend it to a 90. What's 90 divided by 8? Pretty sure. Oh, 11.25. Okay. So what? Wait a minute. So let's go to an uneven number. Let's go 87 divided by 8. What's that? 10.875. 88 divided by 8 is 11. Ooh, no, that's bad. That's bad, because I think that's now an uneven number. Okay. Well, let's... okay, hang on. So 8... Actually, what's 86 times 8? 86 times 8 is 688. Now, I think the actual offset is 688 divided by... Well, no, 688 divided by 8. It's going to be 86 again. Yeah. Yeah, so, okay. So, well, I'm just going to... You know what? Let's talk more action. Let's try something. Oh, right, I got to close the program. Okay, so instead of 169, let's do 688 as our start. And we're going to make this 86. Let's see what that does. It's probably not going to work. It's probably not. I've probably got the equation wrong because I'm misremembering it. But only one way to find out. So they're all waiting. No, they're not going down at... Yeah, okay. So they're all off. What are they off by, actually? What do we got? We got this one. So let's skip to here in one of them. Okay, so this one's at 0. Wait, what's that one? That's 3. That's that one. That's at 0. What's this one at? 43. Ooh, they are way off. They are way off. Okay. Okay. So, I do need to add in... I need to... Yeah, so that was... I thought that might be wrong. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. So it might be... Let's bring the calculator back to here so I can see it. Okay, so what was I doing? So maybe it's actually... Maybe I should subtract 11. Let's try that. Why not? No, that doesn't sound... No, that's not right. I don't think that's right. That's 86 cycles. I think we've got to make it a number that goes evenly into all of them. So if I make it 87, if I remember correctly, okay, hang on a minute. If I go 87 divided by 8 is is it 8? No, 88. Sorry, divided by 11. I'm sorry, not divided by 11. 88 divided by 8 is 11. So I need to add an extra noop step to places. Okay, where did I put it? I put it up here. That's right, I put it here. So if I do that, and then do noop, so that's 87, that's now 88. That makes that evenly divisible by 11. And if I do 88, if I multiply that by 8 now, 88 multiplied by 8 is 704. So then if I send over 704 as my counter, does that work? Is that better? Well, here's what I'm going to do. I don't need to wait. I'm just going to do this. I'm going to look at this one. This one's at 576. This one's at 609. No, they are way off again. So let's see who go. It'll be this one that'll go first then. Yeah, so that one's at 0, and the one right next to it's at 33. Okay, so they're slightly less off. Remembering it's this is 2 cycles per, I guess. I remember somewhere I had to divide something by 2. Maybe it's that. Maybe it's 704. Maybe if I halve that, is that what I gotta do? So like, get that by 8. No, that's not gonna make it. Oh, well, it might. So that's 352 that becomes. I don't know if that's gonna make a difference, but let's try it. 352. Okay, now over here. Okay, so this one's going off, and the one next to it is at 33. So nothing changed. Okay, so nothing changed when I halved the number. So the maths is the same. That's not bad. That's progress. Okay. Right, which means we can make it shorter, which is kind of nice. What's 352 divided by 8, though? 44. Oh, that's right. We don't want it to be... We want it to be an odd number because we want this one... Yeah. We want the last one to receive a 1. So we need to make this 353. I think that'll work. We add 1 to it. And then there's 353 and it's divided by 8. So the offset needs to be 44. If I remember this correctly. So let's do that. And then let's do that. And then go to this one. And skip all the way down. Now. Oh, look at that. Look at that. That one's at 0. That one's at 0. That one's at 0. I think I figured it out. Oh my god, that's at 0, and that's at 0, and they're all going to go off. Wait, hold on. In the same cycle. Oh, and leave no trace. Okay. Why are they all freaking out? They're all freaking out because they're all trying to wipe. Okay, cool. That's fine. That's totally fine. Holy damn. Okay. So basically the equation for this then, if I've got this right, is you need you need a number. Hold on. Can we make this better? Because I've got some noob steps in here. Can we get rid of those? What am I doing? I got that. So, because we started at 86. And 86 divided by 8 is 10.75. So was that bad? Or was that okay? Well, hang on, what did I make the thing? So 86 times 8 is 688. So 688, oh, hang on a minute though. Okay, hold on. So if it was 86, we go, that's because that's 88, 87. So we get rid of those, we get back to 86. 86 times 8 is 688. Now, if I divide that by 2, it's 344. So can I make that 345? Oh wait, 344 divided by 8 is 43. Okay, hold on. I think I can make this shorter. So if I do this, if I get rid of these noob steps and make this 345, that should bring our size down and our cycles down in kind of the same go, if the numbers are now the same, if the maths is all working out. They're all still going to freak out because we haven't done any garbage collection. I literally don't care. Yes, it does. I think it does. Okay. Yeah, so they're all going to go off. Yes! On the same cycle. Okay, and then all we have to do is just do... Okay. Okay. I'm actually going to then move this to here. That's how we're going to fix that. Because this can just error out. It doesn't matter. But this one needed an end. Well, this needed an end. Yeah, and that's got an end. So yeah. Okay. That now works. Okay, so so the maths is you need to work out what cycle it starts to send a message. You got to get that number. You then got to get the number for the first exit. You got to get the number of the cycle for the second exit where it does that exact same thing. You get those two numbers. You subtract the larger one from the smaller one, and that gives you how much time between cycles you've got. You then... How was I doing this? Okay. So yeah, okay, hang on. Let me go all the way back to here. All right, so you then take that number, that offset number, you then multiply it by 8, which is the number of exes you've got going into here. So the total number of pages, which is 8. So you multiply that number by 8. And then halve that number. And the important thing is that whatever number you get from whatever the number of cycles is between here and here, whatever that final number is, you want it to be an even number if you're going to use this step here where you have it subtract 1 and jump in, because this takes 2 cycles per thing. So you want an even number, not an odd number. If you've got an odd number, you need to then rework this to make it an even number. And that basically just means adding in noob steps. Theoretically, you should only need to add in 1. If it's got an odd number, you add 1, you've got an even number. So, yeah. So you get that number, you multiply it by 8, you then half that number, and that gives you... And then you add 1 to it, because you want an odd number for that one, and that gives you your countdown number that you start with. And then you take the number before you added 1 to it, and you divide that by 8 again, and that gives you your offset. Yeah. And that makes the whole thing work. Okay. I don't know if I explained that correctly. I don't know if I was very good at making that clear. You know what? Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna do a visual demonstration of this by writing it out first, and then I'll show it to you on stream in just a second. So I'm just gonna write it out as a formula. So 165 subtracted from 79 equaled 86, which we then multiplied by 8, which equaled, if I look at the calculator's history, is 688 equals, equals 688, which we then divided by 2, and we got 344? Yeah, 344. 344, which we then divided, and then, at that point it splits. So then we divided that by 8, and that equaled 43. Okay. And then we did, so that's the offset equals that. Okay, stretch that out. Okay. And then the countdown was basically all the way up to here, the same, plus 1. Yeah. Okay. Okay, so we don't need them. Okay, this is probably going to look like hot garbage, but we're going to try it anyway. I don't know if this is going to look good at all. In fact, it might look absolutely terrible. So I apologize, but just bear with me for 1 second here. As I mess with stuff. Okay. Give me, this. Change this to Notepad. Done. Okay. And save. Okay. So what you've got here is the first exa, when it gets its countdown, is at cycle 79. The second exa gets its countdown at cycle 165, and that gives us our first two numbers. We subtract 165 from 79, and we get 86. We then multiply that number by 8, which is the total number of pages. That gives us 688. We then halve that number. Now, we could just run with that number. We absolutely could, and this thing would work. But by halving it, we lower the amount of cycles that this thing runs for and makes it run more efficiently. And it comes to 344. We could probably even shrink this down even more, I reckon, but I'm pretty happy with this. So that gives us 344, which we then divide by 8 again, and that gives us 43. So that's our offset. So every time after the first exa gets the whole number, which this isn't the whole number yet. You can see there's a separate equation, which is basically the same up until this point, but instead of dividing by 8, we're adding 1 to it. So the first exa gets that whole number. And then the second exa gets that number with 43 subtracted from it every time. So it's 344 minus 43 equals to 301. And then the third exa will get 301 minus 43 equals whatever that is. And then whatever that is minus 43 is what the fourth one will get, and so on and so forth. And the idea is that by the time you get to the last exa, the 8th exa should only get 1. That's the only number it gets. It gets a number of 1. Because, okay, hang on, let me jump back into the game. So when it gets a 1, it copies enter T, gets a 1, subtracts 1 from it, so it goes 0, so this reads false, and sends the message, and everything else is at that same point. So that's why we add 1 to the number up here, so that this one gets a 1 instead of a 0. If it gets a 0, it goes negative, and anything other than a 0 is true, so this will just infinitely run, and every other exa apart from this one will work. Yeah. Okay, I think I finally understand this equation. Holy moly. Now, by the way, I did that, I'm not going to lie, I kind of did that more for my benefit than for yours, because I know I'm going to forget this in the future, and now I can come back to this VOD, this stream, and like, refer back to myself and be like, okay, that's how I did it. So that's, yeah. But if you were struggling with this puzzle, there's a way of doing it. And we can probably make this run a little leaner. I'm going to let it run all the way through. I'm just going to watch it happen in real time. We'll do this just for test 1 and then we'll fast forward and see what we get. Because I'm pretty sure we've lowered the amount of code. Yep, there it goes. Excellent. All right. Oh, it broke. It broke on test 2. Why did it break on test? What? What changed? Oh, the message. Wait, is the message the same size every time? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh no, that breaks my maths. That completely breaks my maths. Oh dear. Oh dear. That's a problem. Because that means that so what's happening is that I've got everything dialed in for this message. So this is 86 cycles with this message. But with this one, because this is now 12, so that's 9, 10, 11, 12. So that makes it, instead of it being 86 cycles, it's 86 plus 3, which is 89. So it goes to 89 cycles, which everything else is based on 86, so it breaks. Not to mention it's an odd number, which is also bad. So... Okay. Ooh. Oh, I don't want to have to run through this whole loop twice, though. That's what I was kind of hoping to avoid. But... ooh, that's annoying. How do we fix this? Because this is pretty good. I like how lean it is. Like, we saved a lot of code, and I feel like it's also going to bring our cycles down a lot. We could bring the cycles up. Go off the maximum and give ourselves a little bit of give ourselves a bit of margin of error. I don't know if that'd work though. No, it wouldn't, because they'd all start at different times still, and that would still cause a problem. Yeah. Okay, so we need to take another approach, because the message is different every time. The number of characters it sends is different every time. So that's a problem. Can we not send the message and the countdown then in the same runaround? Is that really the problem? I think it is. Yeah. Okay. Unless we just do a little extra maths. Maybe we can do a little extra maths. Like, okay, what if... Because I was trying to think about, like, finding out what the biggest message is, but that's not going to help. So what if we found out what the smallest message is? No. We don't even do that. We remove this from the equation entirely. Yeah. If we figure out how long it takes to send the message, so how many characters... Well, because that's going to be different. No, how many characters? There's 1, 2... Okay, let's start with this number, though. Let's go 86. Hang on a minute, because it copies that, does that, and does that. So that's all happening in a cycle of 3. So it's 3 per... So it's not as simple as 86, because right now we're at 86. It's not as simple as 86 subtracted by 9, because it's 3 cycles per letter, per word, character, whatever, per piece of data. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Wait, 12? Oh, right. Yeah. Hang on. Let's go back to test 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So it's 9 times 3, which is 27. So it's 86 minus 27. But even then, that's not correct, because what we'll need to do... Here's what I'm thinking. We send the message, copy F to M, add 1 to X, we still need to figure out, if we add 1 to X, but that's not going to work out our damn offset. Not unless, well, see, we could work out the offset, though. We could write that in maths. We could write it all out, actually. We could work out our offset. Instead of doing a hard-coded value like this, we could go X... Damn it, I wrote the formula down, John. Like, we could do then X, multiplied by 8, divided by 2, divided by 8. Write that into T. Or no, not writing. Oh yeah, write that into T. And then subtract that number, subtract T from X, send. Well, no, so just, no, because the way we've got it written out is you would send the first number, do the maths, write it into X. So you go subtract from X, T, write that into X, and then go back. So we could... Oh, this is getting squirrely. But I think that could work. But we need to figure out the minimum number if you don't send any data. If you sent no data, if you just dialed, sent the thing, sent the number, dialed, hang up, dial, send the thing, send the number, what's that minimum number? Because we need to know what that is to add to. Which I think we figured out. Assuming this is the smallest message. I think we do need to find the smallest message, because that'll be our minimum number. 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I think 9 is the smallest. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I think 9 is the smallest. Yeah, it looks like it's just rotating through... How many messages is it rotating through? Hey, would you write? So now, let me see. Did you point out to have been each mine? Yeah. I think it's only rotating through 3 sets of messages. So I think 9 is the smallest, which means 27 is that number. So if we subtract 27 from 86 and do our maths, that'll give us our our minimum number to start with that we then add to. So, well, what is that then, John? 86 subtracted by 27 is 59. So 59 multiplied by 8 is 472. Okay, this is good. This is an even number. We like this, which we then just add 1 to 473. So we want to start... Well, hang on a minute. No, hang on a minute, John. We didn't want to start with that. Remember the equation. Follow the equation. We got that. We multiplied it. Okay, hold on. Yeah, I did stuff this up. So actually, let's start again. 86 minus 27 is 59. 59. Oh, wait a minute. But 59 is bad. That's... Yeah, we want an even number for this, don't we? Yeah, we do. So I need to add in a oops. I do actually need to add in an... Well, no, because remember, John, you haven't even done the maths yet, you dingus. Yeah, that's true. Okay, well... Yeah, we need to write all that in before... Yeah, I'm jumping the gun a little bit. We can't be doing the maths now because we don't know what the cycle is. But we do know in test 1 that this is going to take 27 cycles. So whatever this is, we can just subtract 27 from it and we know what we've got. So we need to then write in maths our offset. So... Copy X to M. That sends off the initial number. That's right. Oh, that's right. What we need to do is copy F to M, add to X1, write that into X. We need to do that step as well, because that's going to add in 1 for every cycle, which then means this isn't 27 anymore, because it's not 3 per, it's 4 per, so it's 4 times 9, which it's fine. That's fine. We can figure that out later. Okay, so we do that. And then we do this. And we go to here. And then we send a message. And then we need to work out our new offset. Which is with the number that we start with. Which we've added to, because we're adding to X. That's right. Oh boy. Okay, so we did this. Okay, so we need to... Do we need to multiply the number? Or do we just need to divide it? Divide that number by... Oh god. Is that going to change the offset every single time though? That's bad. Maybe I need... No, maybe instead of doing the maths in the loop, maybe I need to do the maths separately, which is fine as well, because that kind of... It can happen... It's not gonna chew up any extra cycles, or it shouldn't chew up too many extra cycles, actually, because this exa is still got a dial, and it's got to just... this one's just sitting around kind of like twiddling its thumbs in the meantime. Yeah, if we did it every cycle, this would cause a problem. It would. Okay, so we're going to ditch that. We're not going to break this. We're not even going to touch this. Well, we have to. We will, but we'll do that in a minute. Okay, so what I need to do is instead of copying that to X, well, we'll leave that. I'm just going to comment it out. So instead of doing that, mark set countdown, or set count. Set count. Okay. So we've got the file. We're at the start of it. Copy F to T, because we just have to move the file header along. Copy F to T. Add to X1, write that into X. Test EOF. If false, jump to set count. So that gives us the counter of our message, basically. Oh, that's right. Okay. We still need a minimum. Which is fine, because our minimum was 20. Remember, it was 86 minus 27, because we've made this back to 3, which is fine. So, 86, what was it? 86 minus 27? 59, that's right. And what's 59 times 8? 472. So we're gonna, yeah. Did we set the offset by? No, we didn't. So yeah, 472. Okay, is the minimum. And we're going to add X to it every time. Because then what we're going to do is we're going to figure out the what am I figuring out? I lost my train of thought. We do that. Move the file header along just to get our counter. That's not going to work because it has to be 3 per. That's fine. Add 3. We add 3 to X every time. That's actually totally fine. Yeah. So we're not adding 1. We're adding 3 because it's going to. Each one of these is going to be 3 cycles. So we add 3 cycles to X. That's fine. Okay. So we actually do need this, but we need this to be, that. Okay. Okay, so that does that. And then... I just want to make sure I didn't... Well, no, we did, because we've changed that, remember? Yeah, from whatever it originally was. Ugh, I forgot that. That's bad. Well, hang on a minute. No, I can work it out again. It's 340. It was 345. So, okay, okay, we're going to comment this out, basically. And then... Because that's what we get. That's the one we're going to work on. This one is going to be the one we're going to use just for now, just to... It's 345, it should be. 345. I just want to make sure that runs. No, see, it broke again. That's what I thought. Why is it... Wait, why is it... Oh, I know why it's breaking. Yeah, okay. There it goes, and then it breaks on test 2. Okay, cool. I just wanted to make sure that, like... Because I remember we were fiddling around in here, and then we decided not to, and we tried to put it back, and I wanted to make sure it all worked. It all works still. This... I mean, we have to seek back anyway. At the end of all of this, so that's fine. We needed that line of code anyway. Okay. So we're going to have 472. Wait a minute. How did it work with this in it as well? What? Because it did all of this as well. I totally forgot. So it added... And then it's sending over the number. Excuse me? And then they're all going off. What? That should break it, actually. That should completely break it, because we changed the number. Because we need to work out our offset, which we can do from X, remember? So the offset is just the number divided by 8. So, okay, hang on a minute. Okay, so what I'm going to do is, instead of copying X to M, we're going to copy X to M, and then we're going to... Okay, hang on. Then we're going to divide X by 8. Divide X by 8. Write that into T. And then subtract the value of X by T and write that into X. That should give us our offset. But it won't be perfect, because now this isn't 86 cycles, now it's 87 cycles. And it should break. This should break it. Yeah, there we go. So they all broke. Okay, so it did break it. Cool. Because I think technically speaking, the new number is this one now. So we get rid of that one. Yeah, still breaking. That's cool because now we're working on 87, and I'm pretty sure. And so we need to change our initial value. So 87. What's the formula? Yeah. So 87 multiplied by 8 is 696. Yeah. So that's bad. So we actually need a noob step. So we actually want to make it 88. Okay, that's fine. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, no, because we just added one line there, didn't we? Yeah. So, and we just modified that one. So yeah, so we've added one line. So we actually need to add another line, which is totally fine. Just add a noob step. That makes it 88. Let's make it even. So 88 multiplied by 8 is 704. Okay, so let's start with that. It's a high number, but, you know, because that's, 704, which we then halved. We did halve it, didn't we? Yeah, so, well, let's halve it again. Divided by 2 is 352. So let's put this as 352. Oh, right, yes, but we need to subtract the message from that. So it's 352 minus 27. Minus 27 is 325, which is... Ooh, that's bad. Wait a minute. Maybe 87 is the way to go. 87 multiplied by 8 is 696. Divided by 2 is 348. Yeah, it is. We don't need a noob step. So we're going to do... So this is 348. Well, hang on a minute. Hold on a minute. No, we still haven't subtracted by 27. Subtracted by 27 is 321. Okay. Right. Well, that's an odd number. So that's good. That's what we kind of, well, actually, no, it's fine. So it's 321 in here, because we're going to add 27 to it, which is 348. So we do that, and then just add 1 to it to make it, add to x, 1, write that into x. Because remember, this isn't happening every time, so this we don't have to count as part of our cycle. So that can do that, and that makes brings it from 348 to 349, which is fine. Okay. So 348 divided by 8, so 348 divided by 8 is 43.5. Ooh. Does that get chopped down to 43? I don't know. If it doesn't, we'll know. Because it'll break. Well, you know what? I don't want to wait around. Let's figure this out. Let's wait for 0 to go. Zero's go. Oh, wait. 0's going. That's going. Oh, nope. 16. Look at that. Oh, no, that's at 6. So, oh, wait, hang on. So, 0 and 1 work. These two work. Okay. But this one and this one is off by 6. Okay. Oh, because we're not... Wait a minute, no. Write that into T and then subtract it. Are we not doing that? Hold on. I just want to skip. I just want to see what this is doing. So we do that, so we send that over. That's our initial, 349, that's fine. Divided by 8, which gives us 43, and we're subtracting that from that, okay? And we go over. Okay, let's just skip ahead. I want to see what the last one's getting. Hang on a minute. What's this? Actually, I want to see what this one's getting. which is from here. So it's doing all of this. I want to see. So it's getting 268. Okay. And this one is at 263. So it's yeah. So so it's not quite working because the final number is we need a whole number. Okay. We need a whole number. We need a whole number. Okay. That's fine. Okay. So you want your offset to be a whole number when you divide it by 8. Okay. This is knowledge. Okay. Cool. Right. So then. 321. How do I arrive at that number? Yes. Okay. So that's with 87. Okay. So maybe I think I might need a noop step. I go noop here. That makes this go from, what was it originally? It was 80. I think it was 87. Yeah, it was 87. Now it's 88 again. So 88 times 8 is 704. Divided by 2 is 352. Subtracted by 27 is 325. So 352 is good because that gives us 353. So if we so we need to start this at 325. Do all of this, and when we do all of that, it'll bring us to 353. So 353 divided by 8 is 40. Oh, that's right. That's a problem. Yeah. Can't add 1 here. That's what's throwing me out, because I'm doing this additional step here. I'm working off of this number, not this number. Because that's the number it's working on, though. Okay, so what if I got rid of that? What does that do? What does that do for me? It should break it. My hypothesis is that it'll break. So that's 284. That's 284. That hasn't received a number yet. And that's now getting, what's it at now? That's 268. That's at 262. So yeah, it should break completely. In fact, I'm just gonna skip down. So that's at 0. That's at 0. And that's at 6. Right, yeah. So we're back to this again. Wait, was that not... So that's 353, but 352 divided by 8, is that also an uneven number? No, 44. Yeah, so it should be subtracting it by 44, theoretically, every time. Hang on a minute. Does this. Gives us a 44, yeah. Oh, yeah, because it's 352 minus 44. And we want it to be 353, so... Okay, hang on. Okay. This is going to completely change my numbers, though. So, what I was thinking was, we still need to add 1, I think, to make it work, but we can't do that before the division step. And I was thinking, well, okay, we could just subtract 1 before that point. But we still need to add 1 before that point. But that means I gotta add 2. I can either add 1 line of code here and make this 89, which then completely changes our equation, or or I put in 2 extra lines and we go to 90. But it then starts to feel kind of janky, because then I've got to like go to here, add 1, send it over, subtract 1, figure this all out. That's not too bad. I don't know, it just doesn't feel great. But it depends on whether we do 89 or 90. It's depends on which one has the more favorable maths. So 89 multiplied by 8 is 712. And 712 minus 27 is 685. That's an odd number. That's not great. Divided by 2 is 342.5. So, okay, so 89's out. So let's go 90. 90, which is kind of what I'm hoping for anyway. So 90 times 8 is 720 minus 27 is 693. Which isn't going to evenly divide by 2. So maybe we don't evenly divide by 2. Maybe we don't shrink it down. Maybe we just do 693. If we do just 693, well, no, because 693. That's our starting number plus 27 is 720. That could still work, actually. Okay, well, let's try it. 693 is our starting number. We do all of this to it. That brings it up to 720. And then... Oh, damn it, I just realized this maths is going to be completely thrown out by every single message, because if it goes to 12, the numbers might not be favorable again. We might be massaging ourselves into a problem, because if 12 changes that number to be really... Oh, God. Anyway. Okay, hang on. Let's just one problem at a time. Okay, so we now need to add x1x. Do this, send that number over. Subtract 1 from it. Then do this to get our offset and subtract that. Let's see what that does. Okay, so we get back. So we got 721 in this one. That's good. Let's go to here. Okay, so that one's at... Wait, that's at 128. That's at 82. That's at 4. Yeah, okay. They're way off. They are way off. Ooh, they are all way, way off by doing this. Dang it. I mean, this is me trying to make it all work in one round, though. Like, we could probably... I could ditch this and just try and, like, make the other one work more efficiently. Like, go back to solution... Like, ditch this whole thing, go back to solution 1, which has it run around in 2 circles. Make that work more efficiently. We could probably make it work faster, actually. Because... halving the number still makes the maths work out, as long as it's an even number when it's halved. Well, you half it and add 1, I should say. Yeah. I think that's got to be the way to go. Because we just can't hard-code these values. That's annoying. That is annoying. Alright. We're just going to ditch that then. Make a copy of this one. Redo it. And go to new solution 2. Okay. Yeah. Get rid of all that again. That was just my notes from the first time around. So we still need all of this now, because we're going to do 2 run-throughs. Can we make this shorter? I don't think we can. Well, hang on a minute. Because we don't have to worry about any... wait, hold on. So everybody runs through and gets the message. Okay. So I'm going to do this. Okay, so now entity. All right, because now it's waiting for this thing to dial the number. Okay. Yep. Jumps to fuse. Okay. So is it from dialing? No. We'll set it from where it sends the message, which is here. So it does this. And that's at 712. Okay, so we're just going to do... So 712 is sending the countdown to the first exa. Okay, and then we're just going to skip along until we get to here again, which is at 760. 760, and then we're going to do the maths on this. So 760 minus 712 is 48. So let's do, so that's 760 minus 712 equals 48, which is an even number, which is great. And then we're going to multiply that by 8, and that gives us 384. So 384, let's divide that by 2. It's 192. 192, which we then divided by 8 is 24. And that's our offset. Wait, how did I make this work with every message by doing it this way? Oh, right, yes, because we've already sent the message, so the message is irrelevant. Yeah. So this is like the shortest possible. Yeah, okay. Okay, so 24, and then we do 384 plus 1 is 385. So this needs to be... Oh, wow. Damn, that's long. If I make that 385, that's even bigger. That's going to increase our cycles. That's no good. Can I make it even smaller again? I don't think so. Maybe I can. What's 192? 192 divided by 2. So 96 divided by 8 is 12. I have no idea if that's going to even work. I have no idea. Let's try it though. Let's try it. Why not? Why not? So, what are we looking at? We're looking at putting in 96, which is going to be 97 up here. So 97. And our offset is 12. I have no idea if this is going to work. It probably won't. I don't know if it will. I really don't know. Okay, let's jump into here. Alright, now let's jump down to here. Yeah, it's not having enough time. Yeah, no, that's too short. That's way too short. It is way too short. Okay, yeah, I figured that. Alright, so yeah, we were coming up against... Yeah, okay. But we can halve it though. If I go 192... Wait, hold on. Because it was at 169. Well, let's see if my equation even worked. 192, which is 193 when we add 1 to it. And our offset for that was 24. Let's run that. Okay, so everything, yeah, so that's at 0, and that's at 0. So they all went off and left no trace. Well, they didn't leave no trace. This needs to be moved. Why do they... Wait a minute. This is... I mean, all I've done in this is change the number. So why is that... Why was that not leaving no trace? Hold on. Why were they freaking... Okay, whatever. Whatever, we'll move this then. I don't know how I managed to get a score before then. Whatever. Let's do this. We'll just do that. Yeah, and then this can just error out. That should theoretically work. Yeah, okay, now they're all running like crazy. Okay, but this is higher cycles. Now. Yeah, we basically added, we added cycles to this, not removed cycles from this. We didn't even make it smaller. Our activity's still pretty great though, so that's, because we're not moving exes around, so I guess that's fine. Oh yeah, they're all gonna wait for a message anyway. So I was thinking maybe could we save cycles by just sending over a go instead of sending over the countdown? But that wouldn't work because we need them all to no, we need to control that from one point. Can we make this run faster? No, that's as fast as that's going to run. Yeah, the only thing I can see to make this better is to just kind of like work that number down, shave that number down somehow. And that means, realistically, that means we've got to improve here. Well, we need to improve all of this, actually. I don't know if we can fix that up. Because this makes the loop even, I've said. So is there anything we can do? Is there any way to take out... We got to take... Okay, so we want to make it shorter. We got to take out 2 lines of code to keep it even and to make it shorter. Yeah. Why is it going global here? Hold on. We go local, say hang up the phone, and then we go back to global, and then we go back into light? What? Then we're going back to local again? Why are we doing that? If I ditch that and the Noop loop, that should work. I'm just going to comment them out though. If I do that and I do that, now let's see what this does. So we got to go down to, I think, when's it going to get down to light? It'll go do that from here. Well, no, I want it to, when does the countdown get sent? Right here. So, okay. So yeah, 711 now. So let's, okay. So we saved the cycle there. Okay. Sends that over. Let's get back to here again. Oh, what the hell? Huh? What? What the heck happened there? Oh, okay, hang on. Maybe it does need to be... Because it's in global. Does all of this. There's local. Says that. Jumps to light. Oh. Right. Oh, okay. Okay, hang on a minute. So I might still need my noop step. I just got to get rid of that one. And let's see what that does now. So that's still breaking. Okay, hold on. Oh, because it needs to be local. It does need to go local here. So then, oh dear. Hold on. Why does it need to go? Where is it going to light? Right here. Oh, of course, to make that born global. Okay, rep beeper. Well, Could I keep that local? No, because we need it global, because they need to then, it's just going to straight away start talking, and that needs to happen globally. Otherwise it jumps down to light, where it's saying, okay, hold on. So it's waiting for a number to dial, it gets a number, it says true, into that, otherwise jump to light. Hold on, how is that working? It sends that over. There's 2, otherwise send that over. Oh, I see, right, because it goes and then it jumps into light. I see. So that does need to be local in order to receive its next message of, am I doing a fuse or am I ending to change its, yeah, okay. Yeah, okay, and then it needs to go. Well, does that does have to kind of be there to then send a message. Yeah. Oh, okay, and that's why I did that. Oh, that's janky. Is there a better way of doing that? I mean... Yeah, there is. If I move that into here, make that global when it needs to actually be global, that works. And then otherwise it jumps to light, and it's still in local here. So I should be able to now just get rid of that. So it's still local, does this, goes to fuse, that goes to global, that goes to local, which means I should be able to get rid of that. And that's 2 lines there, which means yeah, it's 2 lines, so I need to keep the loop step still to keep it all even. Okay, let's see if that does anything. Okay, so that's saying it's going to send. Okay, cool. And that's at 712 again. Oh dear. Okay. Can it make its way back? It can. Cool, and that's at 760. Oh, okay, so our number hasn't changed anymore. We haven't improved it at all. By removing... How did we not make it better by removing 2 lines of code? Okay. Alright, fine. Alright, that's weird. It's all happening on the same cycle still. Okay. Alright, well, I mean, that's cool. That means that I had some redundant code, which I can get rid of now. I guess. So that should all still work. Still all works. We saved 2 lines of code? Even if we didn't save cycles? I don't know. I don't know what I did. Typically, if you save, you should see a small, like a really minor improvement because it's not spending a cycle on that line of code. So you would it's almost like size to cycle is kind of 1-to-1 in that regard. So okay, we just saved it though by it's because we got rid of it from here. So. Yeah, I don't know, because we moved that. That made it work, I guess? Okay. So then, can we get rid of more code? I think we can. I think we can. This is going to sound wild. I think we can get rid of this one and the nuke step if we add our offset to our number. So what's 193? 193 plus 24 is 217. So let's copy 217 to X. Then we're going to subtract from X 24. Write that into M. So we get rid of, we get rid of that. Well, we're going to comment it out. And now, because now it's uneven, now it's odd. So we get rid of the nuke because that was what was making it even. So now it's back to being even. And we have to then basically... Oh, that's not going to work. That's not going to work. That's not going to work because... It's not gonna, yeah. Yeah, that's not gonna work. Because if we do this, we don't actually change the X register every time. So it'll always be 217 minus 24 is what we send every time, and we don't want that. So it's not going to iterate. Okay. Well, let's reset everything. X, and that was 193. Oh, no, it would have been fine. I'm really not sure. We've reduced it by 2, so we have made an improvement. So we're not walking away from this with nothing. We're not walking away empty-handed. We have improved it. Somehow without... Well, we've made the cycles a bit worse, but that's about it, I think. Yeah, we traded some cycles to save size. Cycles are still high, though. But our size is really good, and our activity is amazing. How do I... Well, the only way to improve cycles is to figure out how to get that number to work. How can I make that smaller? Well, because it's 193 divided by 8, isn't it? 190... Well, it's 192 divided by 8, I should say. It's 24. Can I make both of those numbers smaller? No, I can't. Because it's still going to take 48 cycles per. What if I go 40? What if I go 48 multiplied by 8? Divide that by 4. 48 multiplied by 8 divided by 4 is 96. Now 96 divided by 8 is 12. I think we tried this. I think I tried it at 96 and it was too short. So, okay, well, let's do 384. What if I did divided by 3? That gives us 128. 128 divided by 8 is 16. So let's try that. So if I do 129, remember, because we're going to do 128 plus 1 as well for our countdown. And then our offset is 16. Does that work? No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. Okay, I suspect that that'll probably be because... Hang on. Let's just jump down to here. Yeah, I suspect it's probably got to do with the fact that... Yeah, so this one's at 0, and this one hasn't even received a countdown yet. Yep, so it's too short. It is too short. Okay. Okay. Right. So let's put all that back to the way it was. So that was at... Wait, hold on. Oh, right, because I haven't changed this one. So it's 384. So 190. So that's got to go back to 193. 193. And that's got to go back to 24. So I removed 8 from the... Is it just that I got to work in multiples of 8? This is going to seem really strange. I'm going to do some Googling real quick. I just want to bring up the 8 times tables. I'll bring up that. Okay. So that goes, yeah, so 12 times 8 is 96. Yeah. That is as far as that goes. Is there one that goes even further? Because that'd be great. No, that's a speed, no. Why is that one only going to 10? That is stupid. Can we get one that's bigger? Can we get one that like goes further? That'd be great. No, I don't want games. I don't want worksheets. Dang it! I suppose because most people, yeah, multiples of 8. But like, I swear I saw one when I was in primary school that went even further than 12. I think I remember it. Oh god. Okay, but everything I'm seeing here is just going up to 12, and it's sort of like, yeah, that's 96. I don't want to go that. I want to go even further than that, mate. Okay, hold on. Multiples of 8. Oh, up to 100. Hey, that'd be great. That would be great. Okay. Oh, don't make me write a script for this. I mean, I could write a Python script and it would just shoot out numbers, because that'd be great. But like, that's you know, that's not what I don't want to do that. I can't be bothered trying to like write out a thing when somebody's probably written a table on it. Yeah, and that's just, no, that's not helpful. That's not helpful. Oh, I see. Up until 100. Oh, that's not. Yeah, no. I wanted to up to multiplied by 100. So basically, I want to go up to 800. Actually, that's what I want. All right. Hey, that works. Calculator soup. Brilliant. Find multiples of 8 that are greater than 100. Well, actually, greater than 96, because we know 8 times 12 is 96. So let's do that. Okay. Yeah, 192 is on there. So the next smallest one is 184. We're doing 192, which we've added 1 to. But the next smallest one is 184. So let's try that. Let's go 184. So 184, which we're actually going to add 1 to, so it's 185. And then it's 185 divided by 8. 184 divided by 8, I should say. 184 divided by 8 is 23. So that's, all right. Okay. Oh, okay. So it's, oh, I see. So 8 times 24 is 192. 8 times 23 is, yeah, okay. That's how that's working. Cool. No, that's fine. All right, let's see if that works. No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. Oh my god, it completely broke. Okay. Okay. Right. So then, let's just try the next one down. Well, hang on. What do we got? We had 168. I remember that works. What if we just went back to that? So then 169 and 168 divided by 8 is 21. Subtract 21 from it. Nope, that's not working. Okay. All right. Wait, hold on. What is actually breaking? That's what I want to know. What is actually breaking? So we got the number. This should now get another number. So it's got. Oh, wait a minute. No. Not this one. Oh, for God's sake. Okay, so I gotta do it on this one then. There we go. Okay, so you're at 148. You're at 145. Okay, so it's off by 3. Wait, 45, 46, 47. Yeah, it's off by 3. Okay, alright. I thought just working off of a multiple of 8 might work, but apparently it doesn't. Which inclines me to believe that we're actually not working on a multiple of 8 in our fuse. Okay. So, what are we at? 712. Yeah, no, hang on. So not that, and then the next one should be 760. Yeah, okay. Okay, alright. But that's all 192. Alright. Okay, you know what? Alright, fine. We can't make it smaller. Okay, so that's got to be 193 then. 193 to X. This has to be 24. That makes it all work. All right, whatever. I mean, look. We haven't wasted time here because I learnt something. Hopefully you learnt something too. But I learnt some maths. At least I understand how the algorithm works. Which actually, you know what? I should probably write down in here. I know I've got it on the VOD, but like, it might be nice to come back and like have it in here. Where should I put it though? Where should I put that note? Probably here. That's where I put the last note. Notes. Okay. Okay, so down. Oh, right. Okay, hang on. If I just do this, no, so I have to do that. Okay. Is that? Am I even using the right? No. Oh, right. I can just write a note there. Oh, I can't do a multi-line? Ugh, that's annoying. Okay, I have to do this every time? Weak. That sucks. I wish there was a way of doing multi-line comments. Actually, is there a way of doing multi-line comments? There should be. I'm just being dumb. Am I just being dumb? Let's see. Where is note mentioned? Life cycle, movement, communication, miscellaneous note. Okay, will be discarded when compiling, allowing it to write comments. Following a semicolon anywhere in a line will also be discarded. Yeah, that's not. Yeah, okay, so you can't do multi-line comments. That sucks. Alright, that's fine. Down. Countdown formula is the first exa so the first exa gets go signal. Well, actually, cycle's second exa gets go signal. Subtract cycle the first exa gets go signal. And then multiply by 8. Yep. And then divide by 2, multiply 8. Divide by 2. Multiply 8. Divide by 2. Divide. Okay. Right. Divide by 2. No, if this is for the countdown, add 1. Okay. So have I got? I haven't even listed this as my offset, which I should do. Should make a note of that. Okay, so now I need to put in another note. And write in. Well, actually, I could put. Yeah, no, I'll just put it here. No, okay. And this will be the offset formula. And this will be take countdown. So take countdown, subtract 1, divide by 8. Divide by 8. Okay, cool. So there we go. So there's the formula more or less written out, which I hope will help me in the future. I don't know if it will. But, you know, it's helpful. But we saved 2 lines of code. Saving 2 lines of code is good. I'm happy with that. Yep. No, I think that's about as good as that's going to get. That's not true. This can be better. We can make this number lower. We can make this number lower. I just don't know how. But I'm going to move all of this, because it's kind of in the way there. and move it up to here. It can be right at the top of the code. That's fine. Okay. Yeah, that's all good. Okay. So, yeah, I think that's as good as this is going to get. Somehow we made the number bigger, but we saved 2 lines of code doing it. I don't know how that works. I don't even know how I arrived at the first number then. I mean, it is a multiple of 8, so did it somewhere, but I don't know where, and I don't know how. Okay. Alright. Yeah, so that's all unchanged. Do I want to record that GIF? I don't even know if that's a good looking GIF, to be honest. It might be a really long GIF. I think it is a proper... Yeah, it's going to be a long GIF. No, screw that. Alrighty. Oof. Oh, right, yeah, and this one. Now, speaking of long GIFs, oh my god. This GIF, I'm not even kidding you, took 10 minutes to record. I remember when I finished the game, and I was, like, super excited, and I was like, I didn't care. I was, like, you know, riding high from finishing the last puzzle that I kind of just didn't notice that it took 10 minutes to record the solution GIF. Which I have. It's, like, 160 megabytes or something stupid, and I tried to render it into an MP4, and my computer was like, I can do that, it'll take 11 hours, but I can do it, and I just went, no, I'm not going to do it. Or at least not until, like, I get my new computer, and I can, like, hive that off, and I can, like, you know, continue using my other computer for, like, you know, watching Netflix and stuff, playing games, while it just, like, munches on that. And besides that, it'll have, like, more processing power to do it, so it shouldn't take 11 hours, it should take... It'll probably still be an overnighter, but, like, not by much. Hopefully. Hopefully it brings it from 11. I'm hoping it at least brings it down to 8 hours or something. I don't know. Anyway, let's try this. So, there are big improvements we can make in this, though, because I think I've just got... Yeah, I've got this just not... What I should do is... Because I know that there are some guaranteed fails... Yeah. Is there anything that immediately jumps out to me, though? Well, that immediately jumps out. Why have I got halt there? I learned by this point to just error out. I don't know why I've got a halt there. Okay. It must have been from an older version. It must have been like I had mark N somewhere else, and then, yeah. Yeah, that's right. And I needed a bunch of registers with numbers. That's right. This is where the sorting algorithm came in, and it was a pain in the butt. Yeah, that's what most of this is. Like, it's just sorting out numbers. I remember that. Yeah. And it's just going to defend for 1,000 cycles. Yeah. Okay. So how does this work? That copies 3 to X, copies 7 to T, kills, creates a link, subtracts 1. So what I think I can do is I might, instead of doing it like this. Wait, hold on. Subtract 1 from T. Oh, right. I see. Yeah. I understand how I did that now. Yeah. So instead of doing that, maybe I can hard code it. Is there ever a -3 I would need to move through? There is. So... But that brings it down to 4, because I need a Well, no, I need... No. No, it's... No, hang on a minute. -3, +3, -1, +1. Oh, it is 4. Yeah, I think I could... Instead of doing this, running through it 7 times... I think I could just hard code the values, and that'd probably just be better. So we don't need any link setup. I'm just going to cut that out. We'll go in there, kill whatever's in there. Copy 3 to X. Create the link. Not do any of this. Not doing... Well, yeah, no, we're not going to do any of that because we're just going to hard code it. So, copy -3, and then it'll do some stuff. Alright, to X, and then it'll do a thing, and then it'll copy 1, and then copy -1. Hopefully, that should save us cycles. Well, it'll definitely save cycles, but I don't know if it's... yeah. But if it's only going to kill once, that's going to be a problem. So, actually... Well... We don't want it to kill again, realistically, until we get into the defend. Oh, right, okay. So instead of jumping to there, jump to link check. Oop. Yeah, okay, that's all that needed to be changed to. Apparently we still haven't changed our size, ultimately. Okay. That broke for some reason. I haven't even touched this one. Wait, I haven't even touched this one. Why the heck did it die? Yeah. Ooh. Because it got... yeah, something killed this and then tried again. Okay. That's okay. That's super annoying. Maybe it doesn't kill here. You thought about that? We just do this, and if we get something, then we defend. Oh, nope, because we end up with full things. We end up with full things. Okay. That's okay. Put a kill step in there then. Does that fix that problem? Not really. Still end up with things that are full. Nope. Now they're just going crazy. Okay. So I do need to put in... I need to basically loop this. 3 to X. Where do I want to put it, though? I think it's after this one, isn't it? No. No, it'll be... before. Yeah. Yeah, I think it's going to happen there. So it's going to happen 1, 2, 4. Yeah. Well, yeah, that's 5 times. Let's see. We can just do that. Will that work? Well, it eventually settles down, but it killed our thing here. That's not great. Okay. So what if instead of doing this then? What if we just put in kill a bunch of times? Yep, that's not what I wanted. Kill, kill, kill. So if there's like 3 of them in here, it'll just knock those 3 on the head and then try. That kind of helps. Look, we've got an infinite loop here, which is bad. Oh, that's bad. Okay. So, putting them all at the end doesn't really help. Well, it kind of does. It kind of cleans it up. What if we just moved them to the beginning? No, for some reason they're still surviving. Okay. So yeah. Maybe there's a better way, because we need to see, we just realistically what we need to figure out is, are we in an empty space? Do we just need to like make things to move along? Unless we don't do any of that, we'll just have them all move in, and then this one, and then like they do that, and then they defend. So maybe we, hang on. So they're copying 100 to T. So, okay. Oh, I see. That was how they were building their defend loops. So what I'm thinking is we could just have them all just flood the network and then just wait. That could work. And then the one, so actually, you know what? That's what I'm thinking. Yeah, if we just do this, and then mark, like, not wait, what do we call it? I don't know. Hold. And we'll have this hold for say 100 cycles. We'll say 200. It's making it even, because then it will hold for 100 cycles, because it's going to take 2 per tick. And then we will. Well, no, it's going to take more than that, because we're going to do kill steps. So it goes into here, kill. Actually, no, we need it to do, that's right, we need it to be a sandwich, so we subtract from T1, write that into T, kill, if true, jump into hold. Oop. Subtract. Okay, and then it does that, and then it'll check if there's an X register, and then it doesn't need to do the defend step at this point. But we're going to leave it for now, just to see if it all works. Yep, that worked. And then these ones will just blow themselves up. Should be at a different time to everybody else. Well, it doesn't matter because they're not going to send any information. Oh no, that's right, because they're all going at basically the same time. Right, and then they all blow themselves up, and then they all wait. Okay, so that kind of worked. Yeah, I think that's going to work out a bit quicker. If I then just do, so I don't need defend anymore, and as a result I don't need move to X, and then what was I going to send? Host, oh yeah, I'm just sending what's in our X register, so yeah, that's fine. copy that to X. That's to guarantee that clears out all the empty ones. Nice, quite nicely. And then we say, hey, we've got something, and that's to build our counter, I'm pretty sure. And I'm copying 176 to T. And then I'm waiting. That's right, because we were building it off of the last puzzle with having things go on the same cycle, and I basically wanted to take the equation I wrote and break it. Which I still think we can do by putting things on even numbers instead of odd numbers. Anyway. Then they wait. Wait, hold on, what's this doing? So then it waits, and it copies M to T. Wait a minute. Why is it waiting that second time? Hang on, what's this one doing? So this one's waiting for a thing. Hang on a minute, I'm just going to see. So that's at 187. Oh boy. Because I think technically that one, that one's, alright, so that one still exists first. So that one should count down first. Okay. So what's that one at? 3. What's the highest numbered one on here? Which I think is that one, 48. So 48's at 9. What's that one at? 6. What's that? 4. 5. Yeah, so I think that's actually the highest. It's at 9. Okay, so we really just want to watch this one do its thing. So now that one's going off at 846. Okay. And what's this one at? 719. And that's the last one. Yeah, so... Because that's doing it in 3. So that should 36. So that's going to take 900 cycles to run, or it should take 900 cycles. It's only taken it 800 to get to here. Hold on, what's going on there? What are you doing? It's making you take. Okay, so it starts at cycle 2. Then it should be 1,000 divided by 3. 1. Yeah, go back. No, go back. Oh my god. Pull it out. Yeah. So that's at 31. Yeah, that's what I... Okay, so maybe in order to make it wait 900 cycles, I actually need to... So maybe I only need to count 300. Okay, let's try that. Because this is the biggest bottleneck, is this, not 3,300. What does that do if I do that? Okay, so everything runs a little quicker now. So it should now run so that what should be happening is that by cycle 900, this should be done. Yep, there it goes. Okay, and then it waits again. Why is it waiting? And then it waits again for some reason. Oh, because everything else is waiting. Yeah. So what's it doing in the meantime? So it does this. Okay, but it seems that like the network pretty much is pretty nicely populated by about 74 cycles in. Okay, so instead of copying 200, because 200 becomes 600. Well, hang on, 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's actually 200 times 4, so that's 800. So if I want it to do things by cycle 100, I need to copy 20. But I really would rather do it by 120 just to have that margin of error. So theoretically, yeah, see, by 56, we're all pretty emptied out. So that's 3, 6, 9, 1, What's 30 times 4? So it's, 30, 16, 3, 6, 9, 12, 150. So by cycle 150, they should be ready to send stuff. Yeah. Okay. So if I wanted to pull that in a bit more, that's then by cycle 100 they're ready to send stuff. Yeah. Cool. Okay. I'm happy with that. So that means that this defend loop. So if by cycle 100 they're ready to send, maybe I want these to still happen, to be all. I want every single one of them ready to go before this one does anything. So it doesn't have to be by 300 then, because that's 900. So if I put it into 50 times 3 is 150. So then if I do 50 times 3 is 150. So if there's only so they're all ready to go by 100. 50 cycles later, we're ready to go. So we could probably dial that even more, actually. Because that means well, hang on, can we skip ahead? Can we just does that be just grouse if I could just skip ahead? Oh my god. Okay. So, well, let's see. Okay, if I'm correct, 80, 90, 98, 99, 100. Where are they all timing out? What's this one still got left on its ticker? 4. So, although that one, what's this one? That's B. Oh no, that's B. That doesn't count. That's fine. I don't care. That one's now timed out, and that was, I think, the last one to do so. Yeah. So by 128, they're all basically done and dusted. Okay, well that's fine then. Yeah, and then 20 cycles later, this one's ready to go. I'm happy with that. I'm happy to leave a little bit of that because, again, remember, this is going to change. There's going to be different exes. Hang on. Just with that timing change, can we get through it all? Yes, we can. Okay, so we've shortened the timings up like a lot. So if we look at this, look at the cycles, we've brought it down. Oh my god. That's an optimization and a half. Look at our activity as well. Look at that. It's still stupid. Our activity was like 7,000. We've brought it down to 700. That's great. We're at 105. We brought it down by 2. That's cool. And our cycles from 4,000 to 1,600. Like, we've already, just by changing that first bit, we've already like heavily optimized this, which is great. Okay. So now, once they do that though, why do they need to wait again? Like, what are we doing in here? See, that does that. We do this. We grab all of this. Yeah. Oh, is that why we want them to wait? Because we wanted them to wait. Yeah, we don't want them to send data straight away. Yeah. Because we want to count everybody first. Does it have to wait 176 though? Because this is 2. So how long does it take to collect everybody's thing? Like, what's 1, 2? What's that? I think. Oh wait, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's 4. So that's basically 176 times 4 is like a dumb high number. But if we go 4 times, well, it's either 10 or 11, but 4 times 10 is 40. 4 times 11 is 44. So it's either 40 or 44. So let's round that up to 50 then to give us our margin of error. So then 50 times 4 is 200. So wait a minute. So if we just wait. So that's 200 cycles we need to wait. So that means we need to wait. Well, it's 50 seconds. Let's see if that works. So then then they all receive, right? And then they all wait. And then they're all transmitting data. And then we sort all that data out. Did we get it in a good order or did we get it in a bad order? No, we got it in a good order. Okay, yeah. I don't know if that's the correct order, though. Yes, it is. Okay, cool, 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 cool. So hopefully that's brought the cycles down even further. Yes, it did. Okay, yep. Cool, 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 cool. We've saved, a couple hundred cycles. Not sure how to do there are actually probably infinitely better ways. But I'm guessing it would mean, utilizing, like, being up here. But at least our cycles went from, like, here to here. Our activity is still, like, ridiculous, apparently. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I'm not worried about that. Realistically, I really just wanted to bring cycles down. I wanted to tighten up the timings of everything. And then that's all going to send all of its stuff. So then that does that. That does that. And then does that. Copies X to T. What's in its X register at this point? X is right. Yeah. Which is how many times we need. Copy X to M, and we're sending that globally. Why are we sending that globally? Copy because we're getting something in our T register. We're gonna get I see, and then I see, and we're doing timings here. Right. Okay. Yeah. Hold on. What the heck's going on? Why is it... We didn't change any of the code! Oh my god, what the heck? Oh, they're all waiting. Oh, right. Yeah. Okay, that's right. Right. Okay, yeah, because then it sends that, and then it does that. Well, then let's get to this point. So let's get to the first one. So the first one's now waiting, and everybody else is still kind of waiting. That's cool. So everybody is waiting 100 cycles per. Yeah. But that's all based on when they arrive, which is great. That's cool, because we don't want them going on the same cycle. It's not like the last one was kind of the opposite. So that's fine. Okay. Yep, and then we're going to send out all of our timers for, like, when we want this to wait. And then we say, hey, what do we copy Ember to? Oh, it sent us... Right, yes. Yeah, because we stored it with the scribe temporarily. Right, yeah, for this. Yes. Okay, and then we need to do this. Yes, that is fine. Yeah. That is fine, because then that's going to do that. Well, okay. I can just see right away this can be optimized, because there's no need for this to be a halt. We can get rid of that line and move link. So where's link going? It's right here. Oh, I see. No, it kind of does have to be here. No, it doesn't. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. Ugh. Well, what's in its X register by this point, actually? Copy X. It's negative 41, so it should just then error out, actually, if it falls through. Yeah. So yeah, we could get rid of that hold step. Yeah, because what's in its X register is that, and those are not valid. So that should just work, actually. Save another line of code. Should pull our cycles down a touch. Just a touch. No, it didn't change it. But we saved one line of code, so cool. That's fine. Okay. Does hold have to have double kill? Can we do one kill? Can we get away with one kill now? Can we get away with one instruction? Yes, we can. So that's going to save on our activity, like, significantly. Oh, no, it isn't. Nope, it broke on test 19. Okay, let's go to test 19. All right, why did we break? Because we removed the kill step. What's going on in here? Well, so this one's getting killed is the problem. So someone's killing this one. Because this one's doing some shooty. No, because it should be fine. Because it then did all of its things, and then it did, yeah. So why was it freaking out? Okay, no. Oh, we didn't get all of our registers. Ah, we didn't get all the data. That's bad. Ah, okay. So we gotta keep an eye on here then. So what's going on in here? Yeah, okay. They were all getting shot up. Right. Okay. So we do need to have 2 kills in here. You know what though? Can we just have it happen there? Is that going to work a little better? I don't know if that works a little better. Well, yeah, no, having 2 in there works a bit better. Then it does nothing for a step. And then it does that. Maybe just moving that 1 kill instruction might be better, actually. Let's see if that does anything. Okay, moving the kill instruction's better. Alright, but let's go back to test 1 and make sure that it works. Yeah, okay, just moving the kill instruction. Okay, alright. Okay. That's brought our activity in a lot. I brought it in a lot, that's great. Is there anywhere else? No, that's fine. Because I think that's it, just there. I think that's literally it. Because, so it does that. Not all of them are going to do it. I think that's kind of our minimum now, sort of at this point. Well, why does that have to happen there, actually? We have that happen as part of its setup, so that not every single one individually has to do it. That'll save us some cycles. Nope. Why did? What? Wait, hold on. Which one did it break on? Test 4. Why did you break on test 4? Because of that. What is going on? Okay, hang on a minute. What's breaking specifically, actually? Let's see. Are we getting everybody? So we've got this. We got everybody. No, we didn't. Okay, so what's going on here? Okay, we need to get into here. So you're going to send somebody over to here. Alright, and what are you doing? You're sending things over. And then you're shooting people. And then you got blown up. Because somebody else was able to send stuff. What? What? Yeah, because that's the only time the kills are happening. We're not doing any other killing until we've pushed everybody out. So... okay. Is it just that they're not waiting? Is that the problem? No, it should be. We're not doing any testing. Yeah, and everything else has worked for some reason. Okay, so that one runs through all of that. And then we start the shooting. And this one has survived somehow. Oh, because we keep shooting the one it's producing. Yeah, and then from here, and then we end up shooting each other. Right. Okay. Right. That's where having the extra kill, you need it. Alright. So having this as an extra step was kind of helping. But brought our cycles down, because we weren't doing it. We weren't always doing it. Well, maybe we just do it here then. We'll just have every single one of them do it. Okay. Yeah. Alright. The timings are so tight that, yeah, okay. But it brought the cycles down. Okay. It brought the cycles down doing it. Just moving it. Alright, cool. And it brought our activity down by 1. Okay. Yep. Oh, yes, now I understand why. Because we're doing this, so when something's born in here, if there's something already in here, this is happening at the same time as this. Yes, that's why. That's why. Okay, cool. I like this. That's good. Oh god, I don't want to go through all of the algorithm and figure out if this is better. There probably is a better, but I can't be bothered doing that today. I'm pretty happy. I'm actually really happy with this. In fact, let's try and record this GIF. I want to see what happens, and then we're going to kind of call it a day. Because that's pretty good. Let's record that solution GIF, and hopefully it doesn't take 10 minutes this time to do it. Because now, instead of things waiting, tens of thousands of cycles, everything kind of starts at cycle 200. And I don't know if this is doing one cycle a second. No, it doesn't look like it. Right. Oh, okay. Yeah. No. So that's happening a lot quicker. That's cool. Yep. And then we sort out all of our information. Yep. Quite nicely. Bang. Okay. That was way quicker. That was way quicker. So that's cool. That's our last GIF. All right, we will come back to that though. When next week. Well, we'll come back to that when I'm on stream next. Just because, but it'll be pretty quick because all we're going to do then is we just need to optimize the sorting algorithm. Well, see if it can be optimized. I have a feeling it can be though. Because like I said, I learned a lot from the Last Stop Snacksnet puzzle. Like that one, we really did figure out, and we did a lot better on that one than we did before. So hopefully we can optimize. I'm not even entirely sure by how much though. I really don't know. But anyway, that's kind of it for today though. Thank you all so much for joining me. I hope you had fun today. I mean, like I have fun. I'm having fun like optimizing this because again, it's just a way of like. I mean, we're still learning things and like. I mean, I feel like I made a big jump in my own personal development today. I understood a more complicated mathematical equation. So, and I kind of like figured it out on my own, which is really nice. Hopefully, I don't know if Cetrus is in the room today. But if you are, no, you're not. Okay. But hopefully he's watching the VOD and he's like, yeah, that's my boy. That's John right there. Oh yeah, look at him figuring out how to do maths on his own without my help. Oh, I hope you're proud of me, Cetrus. I really do. But if you like this, there's heaps more of these VODs on YouTube. You can go back and watch the archives there. If you just search Pint Party on YouTube, you'll find us, or it's linked down below. Check out our podcast, which is also linked down below. We're on Spotify, we're on Apple Podcasts, we're on everywhere you like to listen to podcasts. Check us out on Instagram at pint.party. It's where we post like memes and stuff and when new episodes of the podcast come out. But if you want to get notified specifically about Twitch, the best way to do that is to hit follow on Twitch. Follow us here on Twitch and you'll get notified. But also follow us on Twitter, which is at Pint Party. I actually need to change this to reflect that, actually. So our Twitter is at Pint Party, both of which are links down below, like both the Instagram and Twitter. Everything's linked down below. And if you want to find out when I'm on next as well in your local time zone, that's all like automatically sorted out. If you just click on schedule down below as well, that's got my schedule there. I'll be back on in a couple of days on Thursday. This is in my time. This is my local time. Like I said, just look down below if you're not in Australia. I'll be back on Thursday at 2 p.m. AEST, Australian Eastern Standard Time. So if you're in WA, don't forget to like do the offset. Or if you're in literally anywhere other than the East Coast, like don't forget to do the offset. And I think that's pretty much... Oh, well, yeah, actually, there's a brand new episode of Pint Party coming out tomorrow. If you're watching this live right now, there is a brand new episode coming out tomorrow. Like, oh, and it's not bad. It's pretty good. Like, we talk about kind of like what I like to call, like, stupid fun TV. Like, TV... Well, not television, but it's film and television that knows it's making something silly and stupid and leans into it. And for me, the best example of that, the prime example, is the Has Fallen trilogy. And it's just me being a Gerard Butler stan. So if you like listening... But I promise, even if that's not entirely your thing, we do make, like, serious cerebral movie recommendations. If you're, like, looking for something a little bit more thought-provoking, we make some recommendations as well at the end of the podcast about that. So by all means, please go ahead and check that out. That's also on YouTube as well. So if YouTube's your preferred podcast platform, like, it's all like the VODs, the podcast, all of it is on YouTube. So you can go ahead and subscribe there, and you'll get notified for all of that. And I think that is pretty much it. Yeah. All right. Well, I'll see you on Thursday. This has been Pint Party. Cheers.